Hey YouTube, this is OMGABananaLol for another commentary. This time I'll be bringing you a new champion, AP caster. He's awesome, probably one of my favorites, Ziggs. Ziggs is a great AP mid champion. He's really good at nuking. Early game, not so much, but you can still do your fair share. Mid game, very good, and late game, extremely good. So for the masteries, I like to go is 2109, 21 for all the extra damage for the ability power. Since I'm gonna go AP, you can go AD if you want as well, but I don't recommend it. But it'd be pretty good for his passive. We'll get into that later. The 9 is for the extra movement speed and the enhanced flash and the extra spell, not spell event, but the for the longer blue buff and red buff, stuff like that. For runes, I like to go Mage Pen red, flat AP yellow, and flat AP blues. I usually used to go flat AP quintessences as well, but I bought movement speed runes. It really helps Ziggs since she's a very slow champion, 305 base movement speed, so it really helps them have that survivability or those early kills. So yeah. Let's go through Ziggs' abilities. So first of all, his passive is called Short Fuse. After 12 seconds of cooldown, his next auto attack will deal bonus magic damage and a percentage of his ability power. It's really good to harass the other champion with, and also good to last hit creeps. Every time he uses an ability like Q, W, E, or R, his cooldown goes down by 4 seconds. So if you use 3 abilities, that cooldown. Ziggs' first ability is called Bouncing Bomb, as you just saw there. It's an AoE damage nuke. If the first thing it hits is going to blow up, even minions. If it's not going to hit anything, it's going to bounce up to 3 times and then blow up. It's a very good harass ability and a very good farming ability. I take 1 point in this ability at level 1 and max it by level 9. Ziggs' next ability is called Satchel Charge, so it's W. So basically, after putting a little mind bomb on the ground and reactivating it, you're gonna blow up whatever's on the target. So as you see right here, I'm being chased by Lee Sin, and I slowly put that W down, and by activating it, I will get knocked up without taking any damage, so will Lee Sin, but in the other direction. So this is a good juke and a good way to dodge his Q. So this, I'm gonna run in the bush and try to juke him. I'm gonna use my ult because I think it's powerful enough to maybe do a bit of damage. I go by the other way to try to counter him. Unfortunately, Vayne couldn't get the condemn off, but we still gonna go for the 1-on-1 exchange. Ziggs' next ability, so his E, is called Explosive Minefield. Yes, I said it correctly. Explosive. I don't know why they say it with that. Anyways, he puts down several mines on the ground with an AoE, and every time a champion steps on it, it does damage and slows them. The first mine does 100% damage, and then the next few mines take 25% off. And finally, Ziggs' ultimate is called Mega Inferno Bomb. So pretty much it's that huge ass bomb you see fly from map to map, well not map to map, but pretty much a big range and then land. It's a really hard skill shot to land if people are running away with low health. You can try to last hit people with it, but I recommend just using it for a team fight where people are pretty much standing still, or it's good for last hitting or running away when you're low health and you want to help out your teammate, kind of like Xerath, you know, like standing in the back. Well yeah, it has the range of like Pantheon, Nocturne, Twisted Fate, you know, that big range. It's that range exactly. I wish it was like GP where you could use it through the whole map, but then again that'd just be overpowered. But yeah, it does have a long casting time, like by the time it gets there, kind of like Ezreal or Ash's arrow, so you're gonna have to time it perfectly. So early game, what you're going to want to do is really last hit creeps with your passive and your Q. It's a really good ability. As you can see here, I'm against the other Ziggs, and I nicely flash, use my Q and ignite to get first blood. I really did a good job early game against the other Zig to outlane him and make sure I had all the creep score and he had none, and really isolating him, and he was taking all the harass I was throwing at him. Here's another example. Ziggs is very popular since he just came out of me getting another first blood, me isolating him, and me clearly dominating my own lane. So if you're gonna play Zig, make sure you're better than the other Ziggs on the other team. Alright, so let's go through some abilities. So most of you like to watch my videos for my builds, right? This build is a pretty solid build. There's many ways to build them, obviously, for ability power. There's many items out there. Lichbane is also a great item, but this is what I like to do. I like to start with the Doran's Ring and then rush that Ridaboden's death cap, because you're going to need that AP since he doesn't have that great damage output early game, so you really want to get that AP as fast as you can. So you're going to go for Sword Shoes after for Mage Pen. You could also go for Ionian Boots of Lucidity for cooldown reductions. It really doesn't matter. I prefer the Spell Penetration. But some people like CDR because his abilities, like his W, E, and R does have a long cooldown, so it's up to you really. Then I like to go Rod of Ages, but only Rod of Ages if you got that Rabadon's Death Cap within the 18-minute. I usually get it at 15 minutes with the this guy because I do really good. I get really good farm. But yeah, you don't want to get that Roa if you're not going to get your Rabadon's Death Cap fast enough. Then you want to go for the Void Staff, for the Mage Pen. Go for Rylai's Crystal Scepter for more health and a slowing ability and more AP, and finish off with Will of the Ancients to give that aura for spell vamp, for ability power, and get yourself some spell vamp because it's really good. You could also go for Lich Bane instead of Will of the Ancients, but it's really a personal choice. Any AP item really works on this guy. You just have to be good. So where does Ziggs stand? I think he's pretty balanced. I don't think he's overpowered. If they were going to nerf anything about it, I think they would maybe change his passive, so when he fires an ability, maybe to down to 3 seconds instead of 4 seconds. So basically after casting 3 spells, you do get your passive, which is not overpowered, but his passive is very good for last hitting stuff like that if you do nuke and someone's really low health, since it does take ability power ratio as well. But yeah, if you're looking for a fun champ to play that's AP, definitely pick Ziggs. He's really fun. Also pretty easy. They're all skill shots, which I mean, it's not hard skill shots, are pretty simple. But yeah, if you like this commentary, please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Definitely gonna make more commentaries. By the way, look at that sniper, wabom. Victor did not like that. But yeah, this was Ziggs. If you had any questions, comment, just inbox me, comment. But yeah, Ziggs is a really fun champion to play, and mid, definitely a good pick for ranked. He's good at countering probably Cassiopeia and all these other good mid champs, since he has a lot of range and a lot of ways to escape and stuff like that. So really cool champ to play, and if you play him like me, you may be GG. So have a nice day.